Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to make this video a long time ago, but here we are now, UFC 312, full card predictions. It's 12 a.m. right now, so I'm a bit tired, but here it is. I'm taking Anshul Jubilee to beat Quillen Salkeld. I know a lot of people are going against Jubilee, but I feel like he'll bounce back with this one. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go with Jubilee by decision. I'm going to take Kevin Doucette over Jonathan Mikalev by second or third round TKO. And I will go with Cody Steele to beat Zhu Rong by, I'm actually going to say first round KO. Kobe Thickness versus Alexander Topuria. We finally have some name value on this card. We don't really have a lot of that. This card is, I don't even know how it's a pay-per-view, but anyway, I'm gonna take Topuria here. I really was considering going with Thickness, looking at Topuria's resume. I mean, these guys are just complete cans that he's beating. But, good training by Topuria, a lot of potential, a lot of expectations to live up to. Thickness also, a lot of potential. I think he's going to be a good prospect, but I'm going to go with Topuria here. And I will say, for him to win, he's probably going to have to do it in the first round by KO. Wang Kong versus Bruna Brazil. I'm going to take Wang Kong here. I know she had a pretty bad loss last time, but she has aura. Bruna Brazil, good performance over Molly McCann. Maybe we're doubting her, but I'm still going to go with Wang Kong. Maybe by decision here. Tom Nolan versus Vyacheslav Borshev. Tricky fight to predict, but I'm actually going to go with Borshev on this one. The experience, he's pretty nasty on the feet, and Nolan's chin kind of worries me, so I'm going to go with Borshev. Probably by either decision or maybe a second round TKO. Or a KO. Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. I'm going to go with Jack Jenkins here. He's a strong, sturdy dude. Santos pretty good, pretty fast, but I'm going to say Jenkins maybe toughs a little bit out and then gets a finish a bit later in the fight. Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. Francisco Prado had a pretty good fight with Daniel Zellhuber. That's what I remember him by. And Jake Matthews, he's pretty good, I thought he was a lot older, but he's only 30. But Prado's 22. But I'm going to say Matthews wins this one. Pretty young and has a lot of experience. I'm going to say he wins this one by decision, but a tough fight. Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. I'm going to go with Rodolfo Bellato here. Good heart. Good comeback win over Ihor Potieria after almost getting finished. Then he was able to get the finish. Jimmy Crute, long time off. I know he's had some not great losses to Jamal Hill and Anthony Smith, but his grappling is pretty good over Mikhail Oksachuk. That was impressive, but I'm going to go with Bellato here by heart and just more will to win. So I'm going to take him maybe by a TKO on the ground while Crute's tired in the third round. That's what I'm going to go with. Justin Tafa versus Taliesin Teixeira, making his debut on the featured fight of a pay-per-view. I don't know, Teixeira's guy, he looks dangerous. 25 years old, 6'7", tons of power. All of his wins come by knockout in the first round or finish in the first round. But it's kind of just written in the stars for Tafa to win this fight by round 1 KO. That's what I'm going with. Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. It's fights like these. I'm going with Suarez. Bit of a tough fight to call, but I feel like Zhang's striking is maybe on a bit of a decline in her skills overall. Her wrestling, I mean, it's good, but not really the same finishing potential. So I am going to go with Suarez because when Weili gets combated with a good grappler, then her striking is not too dominant, Weili, so I don't feel like Suarez is going to expose that, but maybe match for grappling and surpass it. So I am going to go with Suarez by decision. Now finally, Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland 2. I'm taking DDP again. I'm taking him again. I don't know if he's going to finish this fight. Maybe we should expect to finish a little more in this fight, given how close the first one was. I don't see Sean Strickland really finishing this fight. Maybe he's going to come out with a mentality of, oh, I can't let it go to the judges' scorecards or they're going to rob me again. I still think Dricus won the first fight, but you get what I'm saying. And if Sean comes out with that mentality, I feel like he's going to get caught. But if it doesn't happen, then I'm still going to see DDP kind of pushing the pace and getting the decision or maybe even a late finish. I feel like he's going to try mixing in the takedowns a little more in this one. So for my prediction, I'm kind of stuck on maybe a decision or a 5th round finish, maybe 4th round, either submission or TKO. So that's going to conclude this video. I'm tired, as you couldn't tell already. So good night, and I'll see you for the recap.